What is up but must go down, the enemies don't touch the ground. But if things don't turn out the way they are, could it be? Could we really are think that way? If so, now, not when?
Hey buddy, are you good? You don't look like you look good, so are you good, my G? Yeah, I'm good. Thanks for asking, Square Enix. I am definitely not ready to be hammered because this is Kingdom Hearts. I'm definitely not in the mood to be like, oh hey, what's going on with Kingdom Hearts? I am definitely not having an existential crisis in my mind right now because Kingdom Hearts is a beloved franchise by many, and yet if I happen to talk bad about it, even by one sliver, people are going to roast me like no other. I'm gonna be one of those pigs on a whatever blanket thingamabobber. So yeah, I am totally fine, my G. It's gone. They're gone. What in the blazes, mother? Yes, you already are seeing it in the background. You already know what I'm going to be talking about. I might as well just roll with it, move like right now. So yeah, Kingdom Hearts. Yes, finally my first ever Kingdom Hearts video, and I'm so happy to even do a Kingdom Hearts video, even though it's a news video. But hopefully in the future I get to do a marathon of Kingdom Hearts because I love Kingdom Hearts. I love the games. I love everything about Kingdom Hearts, the crossover, the music, things like that. But we're not talking about that, sadly. We are going to be talking about what exactly happened to Kingdom Hearts, because many of you are asking that question, or probably typing away at Google, YouTube, whatever it is, and you're probably asking yourself, well, what happened to Kingdom Hearts? I haven't really heard much about Kingdom Hearts in a really long time. I wonder what is happening. And me, I could give you an answer. I can try to give you a good answer, but what exactly is happening with Kingdom Hearts now is it's taking a break. It's probably on a hiatus. Square Enix probably wants to focus on other IPs and other properties to look forward to for us to play and enjoy as the player. And so they're kind of giving a break to Kingdom Hearts. That's what I've heard so far in regards to Nomura, Square Enix, Disney, and Kingdom Hearts as a whole. So it's taking a break. It's probably refreshing itself and willing to provide more convoluted story plot elements for us to question and theorize, like we're HMK and Gamers Join, all those other Kingdom Hearts YouTubers. But that is most likely what is happening with Kingdom Hearts. And it doesn't suck, to be honest. It doesn't necessarily suck because we do still have games to look forward to and to indulge in, thanks to the Epic Store now giving Kingdom Hearts to PC players. So there's a lot of modding, there's a lot of hacking to do in those games, and I'm all for it. I love modding. I love what PC players can do when it comes to those type of things. So I'm all willing to kind of dive into that in the future for Kingdom Hearts. But there's nothing to be scared about in regards to Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is going to be here. It's one of those franchises that it's going to be a mainstay like Final Fantasy and The World Ends With You. But that's for another time. Now, as for what can we expect from Kingdom Hearts moving forward, now that is an entirely different question, to which I'm still gonna answer because it still ties into the whole aspect of, well, what happened to Kingdom Hearts? So since there is going to be a hiatus, since basically we haven't had much ever since Melody of Memories being released on November of 2020, I don't even want to think about that year, but ever since that game was released, and obviously Union Cross updating its convoluted story as it goes on. I don't understand the Kingdom Hearts, why are you so convoluted? I don't understand. Let me rant here for a second, ladies and gentlemen, because you will agree when I say that Kingdom Hearts has the most BS convoluted storyline I have ever seen, and I just don't understand why I have to play 2 spin-offs to understand a main title game that is numbered, and then all of a sudden have to play 2 other spin-off games that are on a console I can't even own, and then all of a sudden, oh, you want to catch up on the story for Kingdom Hearts 3? We'll spend $40 on an all-in-one collection, and it's like, why couldn't we just released it in the same console in the first place. So yeah, there we go. Convoluted story. Kingdom Hearts, a very, very convoluted story.
Shut up!
Damn, geez, okay, fine, Roxas. Alright, I'll shut up, man. I just wanted to let that out to the people who understand what I'm going through, man. Man, whatever. But yeah, rant aside, Kingdom Hearts moving forward, what can we expect as to the whole what happened to Kingdom Hearts? They're most likely moving forward with a brand new original storyline. And what I mean by brand new original storyline is, well, if you look back at the endings of both Kingdom Hearts 3 and Melody of Memories, they are leading up to an entirely new arc called Quadratum. And Quadratum, aside from the fact that it kind of just reminds us of Square, those are the references there, is basically, I would assume, is a hub world for new and possibly original worlds for us to explore. So it looks like Disney is kind of shifting away now, and we're slowly getting Kingdom Hearts to be more of a Square Enix only IP. And even though it may suck for many of us because we did enjoy Kingdom Hearts for the Disney elements that it has presented ever since 2002 in its initial release, it's slowly morphing into something completely original, and we kind of saw that with Kingdom Hearts 3, where the Final Fantasy characters were basically gone until the Remind DLC, and you know, everything slowly being materialized into its own self-contained story. So that's most likely the case as to what's happening with Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts right now is focusing on an original storyline that will probably be for however many games, for how many years to come, and we hope to look forward to that. I personally am excited to see that Quadratum arc storyline. Most likely is going to be for a Dream Drop Distance 2 type of game, because if we look back at the ending of Kingdom Hearts 3, we did see Sora and Riku in the same place before we even knew it was Quadratum, and Yozora is there. So most likely Yozora is going to be a character, an antagonist, not so much as a villain, but he is there of importance. And then obviously in Melody of Memories, after Kairi's whole debacle against a fake Xehanort and everything, and learning that she still has a lot to learn, Riku decides to jump into the Quadratum portal that fairy godmother from Cinderella suddenly knew how to do. Again, convoluted storyline, but bear with me here, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, and that leads us back to the Kingdom Hearts 3 secret ending. And then also there's the Remind DLC where Sora beats the living hell out of Yozora. Yozora admits Sora's stronger than him. And then Zora's like, well, what the hell am I going to do moving forward? Oh, well, time to go Reaper's game, whatever. And then there's the Neo, the World Ends With You memes of, is this connected to Kingdom Hearts? Is this connected to Kingdom Hearts? Is this Sora? And it's like, whoa, no, not everything has to be connected to Kingdom Hearts. Okay? Stop, please.
Shut up!
See, even Roxas agrees with me this time. Thank you, Roxas. Thank you. No, but that's basically it. That is all I kind of have to say in regards to Kingdom Hearts. Right now, we have many mods to look forward to. We have all the games now on the PC. As far as I can tell, most likely it's probably just Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, and 3. I'm not sure if they gave the GBA portion of Chain of Memories, but point is, if you want to learn about Kingdom Hearts, we have easy access nowadays. You have me, I can legit do a lore video if I want to. I have a PowerPoint ready if you want. I will legit do a live YouTube live stream of me explaining the entire story of Kingdom Hearts, and feel free to quote me on that in the future. Be like, hey, are you gonna do this in the future? So yeah, just enjoy Kingdom Hearts. Enjoy for what it is, the Disney Final Fantasy crossover that it is. Go enjoy it to the fullest. Forget about the convoluted storyline. Embrace the combat that it has, the music it embraces, the boss fights. Oh man, go experience that for yourself if you haven't. And if I spoiled you Kingdom Hearts 3, I didn't really spoil you anything. Like, I can spoil you 10 million things of Kingdom Hearts and you'll still be confused. So trust me, you still have an excuse to play the games. You have no excuse, actually, better yet, to play the games. So go ahead, go play the games, go show Square Enix how much love and support Kingdom Hearts has and will always have. And let's hope that we get some Kingdom Hearts news moving forward. Let's hope we get that Kingdom Hearts news at E3. And let's hope Square Enix give us some of that good stuff at E3, ladies and gentlemen.
the Kingdom Hearts franchise really gets me going in many ways than none. What exactly am I doing here? Who are we as individuals? Does it truly mean for us to live? What are hearts? Are hearts truly what makes us think the way that we think? Our thing, Mabobber, and yeah, so life goes on, you know?
Hey, thank you so much for watching the entirety of this video. If you managed to make it this far, then kindly appreciate it that if you hit the like button and then you subscribe and then hit that bell notification, all that kind of jazz. Really appreciate it. Also follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Links in the description will be down below if you want to keep seeing my shenanigans in those areas as well. And then there's also Ko-fi, Coffee, or Patreon if you want to further support the channel, whatever it is that you want to plan to do. Go ahead and throw money in the screen or whatever you think that's going to be worth supporting. But yeah, just keep watching all the other videos, continue watching all the new ones that are to come, and know that for all those old and new viewers, know that I love you guys to 120 forever and always, and see you all in the next video. Peace out. Love you guys.